Hello everybody, FM22 here, and welcome back to the next episode in the Part-Time to Big Time Save. I hope you're enjoying it as we progress into the third season here. I'll show you what's happened over the last few games. Okay, it's been a weird one. So did we beat Luton 1-0? That was the last one, I think, wasn't it? We got thumped off Portsmouth 4-1 in a game where we was awful. We had the more possession. We had just under a 1 XG there, over 2. They were so clinical in front of goal. Vale managed to score for us. No surprise there, but that was it really. That was about as good as it got, so it was awful. And then we got beat off Charlton 1-0 in a game where we was absolutely magnificent. Charlton scored early on. We had a goal disallowed in the last minute. It was offside, but we were by far, the stats don't even do us justice. We absolutely hammered them. So that was a real disappointing result. Luckily, we managed to get back to winning ways in the next game at Barnsley. Richards with 2 goals there, more or less back to full fitness. So that was nice. We did lose Samuels and Kane to injuries in that, and I think Adebayo was injured. Nothing too serious. Kane is still injured, but Samuels is back, and Adebayo is more or less back. But yeah, a little bit worrying. And then we drew 2-2 with Newport, and they equalised in the 89th minute, which is disappointing. But Vale and Ford with the goals there, and we said we murdered them. They weren't in it, and they managed to score. So the form has dipped of late, which is a little bit concerning, but hopefully we can get back on track. Also, I mean, all these games came in the space of 2 weeks. Really, the games have come thick and fast, so the squad is pushed to its very limits. So that all being said, here is the team that we are going with today. We're going Jarosh in the nets. We've got Brooking at right back because Adebayo is just feeling his way back into fitness. Carter and Nielsen centre backs with Samuels at left back. Cornelius, Perkins and Ford in the midfield. That's a much changed midfield. Herbie Kane is out for 46 weeks for torn groin muscle, and Matt Smith is a bit ill, so he's feeling his way back. McAnuff is in the hole because Scott Twine is there or thereabouts with fitness, needs maybe another week. Vale and Richards up front. So let's see how we get on in what's a much needed, a much changed side. And anything could happen. Derby with the England's all-time record goal scorer Wayne Rooney as the manager. Let's see how we get on. We are at home. I'm not sure where Derby are in the league actually. Let me just see. Oh, the 6th. So obviously we have slipped a little bit after being what were 6 points clear a few games ago. We're now into 3rd place. Derby below us. So yeah, we just want to get the form back on track and some wins in the W column, as they say in America, because I don't want this excellent start that we've had to slip. And us to slip back into the pack, really. And a very quiet start to the game. Both defences seemingly on top. Millwall are still top of the league. They'll be shocked to know. I don't think they've won them all. They've lost one and drawn one. But yeah, I mean, they're still, what's that, 8 points clear of the automatic of the playoffs. So they're doing well. Can't argue with that. Is that first half with 0 highlights? I mean, I want to entertain the viewers, Football Manager. Let's give me something to talk about, please. Brooking is going to have to come off shortly. Adebayo will come in for him, or actually, probably a Manquar actually. I mean, are we going to go a whole game without highlights? That would be something for the viewers. Right, let's bring Brooking off for a Manquar. What's happening up front? Nothing much. Vale, let's take Vale off. I know that may sound like sacrilege, but he's not having the best. And I was thinking some new legs up front might provide some spark. It looks like we've had some shots, but nothing that the AI is deemed worthy to show anybody. Wow. And here we go. Finally, some highlight. Let's hope it turns out to be one of ours. But it looks like it's going to be a Derby one. And I hit the bar, or the keeper it did hit the bar. So we've got a highlight at least, something to talk about. Although it wasn't us, so I don't want to talk about it. Let's give them a shout, a demand more shouts for the last 10 minutes. Well, what an awful game. I mean, I guess that's what happens sometimes when you play all these games in a row. Genuinely, I've never ever seen a Football Manager game with so little happening. I don't think you're more or less tied on for at least 6 or 7 highlights, and to have one in the entire game was something that has never been seen before. So, well, I mean, if you're a new viewer to the channel, that's not what all games are like. I don't really want to. Please stick with it. I guarantee it will get better. But yeah, not great is all I can say on that one. So, well, things can only get better, as Dereem say. So, the next game is the Lincoln game away in 3 days' time. So I'll play that one offline, and then we'll come back for the Wickham Cup game, the first round of the FA Cup. So hopefully it will be a little bit better then. I shall see you shortly. Okay, so welcome back to the second episode of what so far has been not a great episode in terms of excitement, but hopefully we can change all that around in the FA Cup against Wickham. The game against Lincoln in between was a 1-1 draw. I think we are running out of energy late in games. We conceded in the 81st minute. We've had a lot of games recently, and we're being took advantage of late in games. But Smith scored this goal. We were kind of in control in the last 20 minutes. They really kicked on the pressure, and it told him we ended up conceding again. So it's not been going great recently. If you look at the fixture list, there's just so much more games to come. We've got a game today, we've got a game Tuesday, we've got a game then Saturday, we've got a game Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. So we've got kind of 3 weeks before we have a full week off. So it's not going to get any easier. We've managed to get a few players back in, but this is the team that we are going with for today. Got Jarash in the nets, Brooking at right back because Adebayor's struggling, Carter, Nielsen and Samuels at the back. Matt Smith will start, but he won't finish. Perkins and Ford in midfield, with Twine, Vale and Richards in up front. So let's see how we get on in what's been a tough period. What month are we in? November. Back end of October and beginning of November has been a real tough period for us. So let's hope we can get to the next round of the FA Cup, because I don't want to get knocked out in round 1. I'd like to get to round 3 and get a money spinning tie against Manchester City or Liverpool or something like that. At least we've got a highlight in this game. It looks like it's for us. Brooking down the right, fallen to Samuels, got inside the box. Is it a penalty? It's been given. It has been given. And is this going to be the first goal of the episode? Scott Twine tucks it away with no issues at all. Well, we've got a goal, folks. It's 1-0. Sent the keeper the wrong way. And at the moment we are heading into round 2, but after 14 minutes I'm not going to count any chickens. And right not to count any chickens because we was obviously conceded. No, we haven't. The referee's got his flag up. Let's see how close that was. It looked off, didn't it? I mean, why was he allowed to carry on? Just blow up instantly. I hate that rule in real life where they let them to carry on. Someone's going to get a reducer one of these days and get their leg snapped. And if they'd just blown up, it would have prevented it all. But of course, the FA know best. Vale on a 6.5. He's lost his goal scoring touch recently. 11-16. So just goes to show you can never praise your players and think that they're going to be the best signing in all 4 leagues, and then they'll go on a terrible run and go from Alfie Inge Haaland to that terrible striker. Adrian Paz at Ipswich. I mean, he was pretty bad. I think he scored 1 goal, and that was against Liverpool. So things are going well, but I know we're capable of better. So Jack Vale seems to have gone from the sublime to the ridiculous in the space of a few weeks. But it's probably just these fitness and stamina levels. But it's certainly something to keep an eye on. I shall be removing him from the field of play shortly with a 6.3 rating. And Smith's going to have to come with him. So Smith can come off Cornelius. And Sonny Cox can come on for Jack Vale. I mean, I know we did have a highlight, but it's not been the best of games. The whole team's playing poorly at the moment. It just goes to show, and you think, you're riding high and playing well, and we're seemingly invincible from the start of the season. I genuinely thought promotion would have been a walk in the park. Nielsen should have scored there. Promotion should be, this is where we tend to be conceding everything at the moment. If we can just hold on. But yeah, so promotion's walk in the park, and now we're firmly ensconced right in the playoffs, and anything can happen in the playoffs. I just hope I can regain it back in time to go on a run. Right, last minute, we're already over the allotted time here. This is where this goes into the, and this is going to be a replay, and we don't want a replay. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. Help me. I mean, it's a great goal, isn't it? I don't know what the keeper was doing, like he was afraid of that one. And, another game for a side that doesn't need any more games. I mean, what a disappointing turn of events. I mean, the youth team won. AB Bullen with 2 goals. So that's something, I suppose. But, it is what it is. It's Football Manager. Anything can happen. And anything is happening. Okie dokie. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Probably more than I enjoyed it, I imagine. So yeah, it's been rearranged now for more fixtures. It's been rearranged to the Wycombe game. So we'll do the Wycombe one. And then, I don't know what's next. Ipswich will be a good one, I guess. So we'll do Wycombe and Ipswich in the next save. So I'll try and get my dander up, as they say. But 4 draws in a row is tough to take. 1 win in what's that? 1 win in 7. That's not promotion form. So hopefully we've got the pointless John's trophy next, which no one wants to be in. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Say if this is your first time you're tuning in, things usually go better than this. So please stick with it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and next episode I'm sure you will see many goals and much smiles. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you shortly. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye.